welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today is going to be a Q&A and I will be answering all of your most asked questions. I got quite a few a while back from Instagram and I've just been hoarding them in a little folder, waiting until I got back from New York to actually film and answer all of your questions. I was super excited because finally I don't have to answer these questions anymore. You guys can just refer to this video whenever you want to ask me something. If it's not, then of course you can always ask me anything. So I screenshotted all of the questions from Instagram. Okay, starting with the first question. Will Germany let you travel back after visiting the States? It's obvious right now because I'm back in Germany, but yes, Germany will let you back in, but only if you are a resident of the EU. For example, resident of, I don't know, the UK, resident of Germany, then you can come back in. If you're not a resident and you just hold a US passport, they're not gonna let you back in. In which region of Germany are you? Not a creep, I swear. I'm an expat in Germany as well. This, I think I will keep private. I know a lot of people are asking me like where I am in Germany. I don't feel like giving that out because I think it is the internet still. But yeah, I just feel a lot safer not giving out the region where I live or where I live. I think that's a bit too far, so I won't say that. I know you mean all well, but I don't think I will be saying that. What made you move to Germany? Did you know anyone there? This was already a story that I put in one of my YouTube videos of why I moved to Germany. Definitely check that video out so I don't have to repeat myself. And next, the second part was, did you know anyone there? And yes, I knew a few people there because I studied here a while ago. So that's why I wasn't so alone when I did actually move here. This one's cute. Love your vibes, goodie. Thank you. Is your hair texturized? And please don't come for my neck. I'm not really sure what that means. Does that mean like, is it permed or is it not permed? So I'll just answer it this way. I've never permed my hair ever. This is just a blowout right now, just a really, really good blowout. But in all my existence on this earth, I have never permed my hair. I have just dyed it colors or had it blown out. So I've never actually put a perm in my hair. This one is actually the #1 most asked question that I get. So when are you gonna show us the partner? This I feel like is gonna come eventually. There's no way that it's not gonna happen. But I do not want this to take over my channel. It's slowly, 50% is already slowly like taking over my channel. Like, who is he? What's he doing? What are we up to? Da, da, da. It's like taking over my channel and he has his little life. I have my little life and I do want this to be my channel at the end of the day, not a dual couple channel. So yeah, that's why I'm just so reluctant to put him on here because I just don't want my channel to change, but he will be shown. Don't worry about that. There's no way that I can keep him hidden forever. I'm not even hiding him. I'm just trying to gather myself and how I want to prepare to introduce him to all of you because it's just, you will see when that video comes, okay? Would you date someone older than you? And if so, how much older? I'm not sure if you were trying to hit on me in this comment, but yes, I would date someone older than me, but I am with someone now, so I'm not dating anybody new or anybody outside of my relationship. But yes, I would date someone older than me, and I think maximum, so I'm 24, I think maximum 10 years older than me. So you could be 34 and I'll date you, but above that, I feel like too much. But then again, you know, love doesn't have an age, but it's not like, I'm not saying that I will date somebody who's like 100 years old and I'm 24. That's not gonna happen, but yeah. This one is so cute and it's a little bit false. We need to secret for the snatch waist. I think they're trying to say we need the secret for a snatch waist. Girl, I don't have a snatch waist. I don't have a snatch waist. That's all I'll say on that. Where in New York City are you from? I'm in the Bronx. So I'm actually from Long Island. In the suburbs, in the burbs. Hey, help with work agency for Germany for English speaking person. So I think I've gotten this question like twice regarding to a work agency, and I never used a work agency when I moved to Germany. So I do not know how that works. Like I said in another video, when I moved here, I got the job before I moved here, and that was one of my main tips. But I did not use a work agency. I don't know how that works, so I can't give you any full depth information on that. This one is also a good question for all the people who want to move to Germany. How easy is it to find a job in Germany? Please. It's not easy, and I will say that with the utmost like strength in my voice. It's not easy. You have to be a really strong person to move abroad outside of your country, and even stronger to move to Germany, because the main thing is if you don't know the language, you're going to have a hard time. And if you don't have connections, you're going to have a hard time. There's just so much stuff. I'm so happy I'm past those hardships, because trust me, it looks easy now, but it was not easy when I first came here. Yeah, it was hard, and without the connections, without the specific route that I went, I don't know if I would be in the same position that I am in right now, but it's not easy, and I will say that. Please don't think it's easy. If you don't have a skill set, if you don't speak a little bit of German, if you don't have the job before you enter Germany, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard. So please do your research. I don't know everything about everything. I just know my route, how I got here. But please do your research, because it's not easy, and I don't want you guys to watch me and think, oh, she did it, like she's doing this. Girls and boys, it was not easy. Like there were so many times where I was so beaten down I wanted to go home. Anyways, okay. What's your advice for someone who wants to move to a different country? Like I just said, please do your research, because it is not easy moving to another country, finding an apartment, doing all the paperwork, getting a job, learning the language if it's a country that speaks a different language than your home country. Making friends, there's so many layers. You need to be a hard type of person to just randomly get up and move abroad, or not even randomly, but it takes a lot of preparation and a lot of research. So what I would suggest is to follow some steps. I made a video about how I personally did it, my mindset, so I can only recommend how I would do it. So check that video out about how I decided to take the steps. Do your research, that's the main thing, and save up some money. Would you say your move to Germany is permanent? These are all such good questions. So in the beginning with my hard times, and I mean hard times, I wish I was vlogging then, because you guys would have seen a whole different side of me. But in the beginning, I did not want to stay, but I was like, I'm not a quitter. I came here to have fun, experience living abroad, and go for it. So I think it was within the first 1.5 to 2 years, I was just stressed, and I was like, I hate it, I want to go back, but this is because I was unhappy with my job. I was unhappy in a lot of ways, and still trying to get over the culture shock. And then I was like, no, this is not permanent. I'm just trying to have some fun right now, trying to figure things out, but this is definitely not permanent. And then some good stuff happened. I got a new job, got a new apartment. It's a whole bunch of life things changed, and I feel really comfortable. My German is at such a great level for me. It's still improving, but now I can communicate, I feel comfortable, and now I have the partner, and it's just like, okay, I feel really nice here, really comfortable. I would say right now it is permanent. I want to have kids in Germany. I want to live in Germany. So yeah, I would say right now it's permanent, but before it wasn't so permanent. Do people still stare at you in Germany? And yes, they do. But after I made that Being Black in Germany video, I'm getting a lot of like responses that this is just what Germans do, or because I'm pretty, or blah blah blah. The point is, I've gotten used to it. I stare back. It is what it is. So I don't care anymore. This one, Q&A, you and the partner, how you met. Like I said, there's a video coming, and I'll try to get as deep as I possibly can there. There's so many. I don't know if I can answer all of them here, but let's try. How did you keep your head above water when you're feeling a bit stuck in life? For me, I call my parents, and no, you know what, for me, I can give you a great example of how I get out of these types of ditches. I always bring this up, but when I moved to Germany, I was super unhappy, and it was because of my job. Not really the people, but I just wasn't happy there. I wasn't making a lot of money. Yeah, I was tired, and I was like, no, like I can't do this. And I was in a ditch. Like, no, I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. It's either I go home or I find a better job, like fix it. So my type of mentality is to like change my situation. Like, I need to change my situation no matter what the cost. So I applied to so many jobs. You would not believe, every single day I applied to a job. Every single day, and that was for like a year. So basically what I'm saying is, how I get out of ditches is I try to change my situation, change my mentality, look at the other side, like how can I get to a better place? That's how basically I get out of a ditch. Have you ever been discriminated in Germany? Yes. And I've been discriminated in Spain. I've been discriminated in England. I've been discriminated in New York. The discrimination is just crazy. So yeah, I've been discriminated here as I have been literally everywhere else as well. Tips on learning German for a beginner. The only thing that really worked for me was living in the country and being silent for almost 2 years. And in that 2 years of me just not talking, like literally I just barely spoke. I was just listening and absorbing information and absorbing German. For me, this is what worked: to live in the country and also to take classes. So not doing like the Duolingo or like the online stuff, because that didn't really work for me, but to actually go to a class with other people and a teacher. And yeah, that was how I accelerated my learning, and that's what I can recommend. Hi, since when are you doing your lashes? Which frequency? How much euros? So I've been doing my lashes now for 3 years. I do them once a month, and to get them filled in, it costs me 89 euros per month. How's the job market for non-citizens? I don't know. I'm not like looking. I don't know what it's like, but I will say that it's probably super hard, as it was for me in the beginning when I was, you know, trying to change my job situation. Again, like, you have to do proper research and look online and try to find your job online. I'm not a job guru or a job agency, so I don't have all the answers there. Okay guys, so it looks like that was all the questions that I saved. If I missed your question, I'm sorry. You can actually ask in the comment section below. I will try to answer them there, or you can check out my Instagram and you can ask me there. I'm always, you know, looking and trying to answer as best as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.